So, I just found out that you are also working on a second company.
Yeah.
But could we talk first about the first one, which I found really, really interesting when I was looking at the website yesterday?
Yeah.
What's the goal and the purpose of, what's the why of Perspective?
So the why of Perspective, like, do you want the story why, or do you want the mission statement why?
Oh, both, I guess.
Okay. Well, I guess they kind of come down to the same thing. Yeah. So as you know, I traveled for 2 years, and the reason I traveled is because I was like, you're 18. How the fuck are you supposed to know what you're gonna do with the rest of your life? Like, like, you lived in, like, especially, us white privileged
Bubble.
fucking white guys. We grew up in this bubble where anything is possible. Like,
You're so unique. You're so special.
Yeah,
You're so great at
Yeah,
everything.
you're destined to do great things. But then, like, when it comes to choosing, like, okay, I'm destined to do great things, but like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what does that actually mean? And so I was like, I need to go. I wanna figure stuff out.
Yeah.
And I like, 1 year into traveling, like, I Skyped one of my friends. And so the first reaction of a lot of people when I said that I wanted to go travel was like, oh man, you're fucked. Like, you're never going to come back and study. Like, you're going to be a hippie living
That's
under
so
a
recognizable.
palm tree. Yeah. Like, dude, your life is over.
Yeah.
I was like, sure.
You're
like,
never going to do anything serious ever again.
Yeah. And so 1 year later, I'm Skyping one of my friends. And I'm like, so yeah, like, how do you like your studies? Like, I was, like, explaining all my cool endeavors and all that. So, like, how you like your studies? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sure if I made the right call. Like, this guy's spent like a year studying already, and like, he spent a lot of time really working on it. I was like, damn, that shit's insane. Like, that's crazy. Like, spending an entire year of your life doing something you don't necessarily like, just because you think that that's the right thing to do, or like that's how shit is done. I was like, this guy's like, he's insane.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, but like, everyone was saying that I was insane, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are insane. And so, yeah, after a year, I came back home and then met Quentin. Like, we played in a band together.
Does the band still live and breathe?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
It's super dead.
Oh, rest in peace.
Damn, fuck. I mean, it's kind of dead. No, anyway, that's a different story. But then we were like sitting one night in my like after a concert, sitting in my crappy cult. I don't know how you say that.
Like student flat studio.
Yeah, that.
Right.
We were talking about this, and like, I actually started like this. I wanted to start this app called Teamwork, where you were like kind of like what do you call it? Like TaskRabbit-ish kind of stuff is today.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
So I was, working on that business plan. I got like a couple of people together to work on it. Like, it was going, but it wasn't going like I wanted it to go. And then Quentin and I were like, okay, well, let's start something together. But it was just a team, I think, that I couldn't get together.
Sometimes you need another person for a catalyst, right? So
you can't, like, I don't think you can start something without the right person.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Like, you need, that's a first thing. Like, you need a right person, like a complementary, like,
a partner in crime, man.
Yeah.
Just someone that feels the same, way and direction that you want to go with the project, and that can like exponentially boost it and help it.
Yeah, absolutely. You need that. I don't think you can, like, there's very few people that succeed on their own, and it makes so much sense. Like, you need that anyway. And so I was talking about my frustrations, and then we were like kind of seeing that we agreed that, one, the education industry is so ripe for disruption. Like, we're doing things like that aren't very different from 500 years ago. Like pushing curricula onto people. Like, this is all the knowledge that you need, while you can just like, grab your phone.
A one-fit-all format that just...
Yeah, they just like push this on you.
Yeah.
While all the knowledge that you want, like, we have you can look up anything.
That's true. For some careers you do need.
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, like you can't have doctors
You can't-
just being like, oh, let me look this
Oh yeah,
up. Like,
let's check this on
oh,
School of YouTube.
Your
right?
heart's fucked. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, don't worry.
There must be a tutorial on that.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. No, that. Yeah, of course, no. But like a lot still, like a lot of careers are very disruptible. And so we're like, okay, like
That's
how are we
very
gonna
true.
do this? How like there's so much potential being wasted of kids that one don't really know what they want and don't get the chance to figure it out or like fiddle with it.
Mm-hmm.
And two, like they just don't work in the system. Like the system just destroys them.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, perspective, we wanted to solve those two things of like giving people the chance to like figure out like, is this maybe something I like? Is this something maybe I like? And to do it at their own pace, in a sense of like really like a pull method instead of the push method that university and you know higher education has today. So yeah, that's when we started to think like, how can we do that? And then we just built this platform called Perspective, where we have companies launch projects that we think are interesting enough to work on, and then we cut them up in milestones, so little parts. For example, let's take an example of like design. There's a company that wants to redo their whole design.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like launching a design track on our platform, and the first milestone is create a mood board. And then you can have like...
What exactly is a mood board?
So a mood board is kind of like, you know, the look and feel that you want the design to have.
Like warmth, so oranges and... Okay,
exactly.
Okay,
So
yeah.
like for example,
Right.
exactly, you get it. If you don't know what it is, like look it up. So yeah, and then first milestone is that it's really easy to make a mood board. Like everybody can do it. And so for example, you have a bioengineer that's like, oh well, maybe I can try design. Maybe it's something for me. Okay. And then he's like sees mood board, and then you know he's like you. He's like he doesn't know what a mood board is, which is totally fine. And then we have like this. We provide the learning resources about it. Like we have like, you know, there's so much YouTube things and we just centralize it all. We're like, okay, like this is a mood board. This is how you make it. These are great tools for mood boards.
Okay, cool.
Mood boarding. And then you have like 30 people that just send in their solutions. And then, yeah, like the company can choose the one that he likes most. They get the student that wins gets remunerated, gets money. Or any other prize, and then the others get like the review of the company.